She's terrified of being on her own. Horrible weather. 2 nights ago.
There are waves on the lake. Huge, great waves.
It's so dark out there in the garden. They ought to tear down that stage that's been there for so many years. It's stuck there, bare and repulsive as a skeleton. The other day when I was walking past it, it was as if I heard someone in there weeping.
Yes.
Let's go home, Masha.
I'm staying here tonight.
Masha, please, our baby is hungry.
Nonsense! Matronia will feed him.
It's not right, Masha. This will be his 3rd night without his mother.
You've gotten so boring. There was a time when you used to just air your theories out. And now, it's just baby and home, and baby and home. And that's all I ever hear from you.
Let's go, Masha.
You go.
Your father won't let me have a horse.
Yes, he will. If you ask him, he will.
Fine. You'll be coming home tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow. Now stop nagging. What's this about, Mother?
Oh, Patricia wanted me to tidy things up a bit.
I'll do it.
People are like children.
Well, I should best be going. Goodbye, Masha. Helena?
Go on, go if you're going.
Goodbye.
Who would have ever guessed or imagined that you'd end up a proper writer, Constantine? And now, thank the Lord, here you are getting paid by the magazines. And you turned out quite handsome. Oh, Constantine, you're so kind. Can't you show a little bit more affection towards my Masha?
Leave him alone, Mother.
She's a good girl. A woman doesn't ask for much, just a kind look. I know from personal experience.
See, now you made him angry. Why do you always have to annoy him?
I feel sorry for you, Masha.
What use is that?
My heart aches for you. I see everything. I understand everything.
Don't be ridiculous. Unrequited love only happens in novels. It doesn't mean a damn. All you have to do is just get a grip on yourself and expect nothing. Just stop waiting for the tide to turn. Once love has dug its way into your heart, you just have to gouge it out again. They promised to transfer my husband to another district, and as soon as we move, I'll have forgotten everything. I'll rip it out by the roots.
That's Constantine playing. It means he's depressed.
The main thing, Mother, is not to have to lay eyes on him. Once they transfer my Simeon to another district, trust me, I'll have forgotten him in a month. It's all so ridiculous.
4 mouths to feed at home. And flour's down 2 kopecks a pound.
Huh, keeps you on your toes.
Easy for you to say. Money doesn't keep you awake.
Money, my dear boy, after 35 years of practice so relentless I couldn't call my soul my own day or night. I managed to save no more than 2,000, all of which I spent on my recent trip abroad. And cleaned out.
Have you still not gone?
How can I? They won't let me have a horse.
I wish I'd never laid eyes on you.
You've made so many changes, turning the drawing room into a study.
Yes, it's better for Constantine's work. He can step out into the garden whenever he feels like it and think of it.
Where is my sister?
She's gone to the station to meet Trigorin. She'll be back soon.
Oh, if you thought you needed to send for my sister, I must be seriously ill. Funny thing, I'm seriously ill and no one will give me any medicine.
What do you fancy? Valerian drops? Soda? Quinine?
Here we go with the moralizing. This is torture. Is that for me? For you, Teresa. Thank you.
The pale beams of the shrouded moon.
I want to give Kasti a subject for a story. It's to be called The Home Kiabulu, the woman who wanted to. Back in my youth, I wanted to become a writer, and I never did. I wanted to become a good speaker, and I was hopeless. And all that sort of thing, or, you know what I mean? And I used to take so long summing up, even I would break out into a sweat. I wanted to get married, and I never did. I wanted to live in the city, yet here I am, spending my days in the country and all that sort of thing.
Wanted to be a district councilor, and succeeded.
I didn't want that. That just happened.
Complaining about your life at 62. Even you must admit it's not very courageous.
You don't give an inch. Can't you understand? I want to live.
That's just foolish. Every life must come to an end. It's a law of nature.
That's the argument of a fulfilled man. Because you're satisfied with life, you don't care about anything else. Even you'll be frightened when it's your turn to die.
Fear of death is purely empty. You have to overcome it. Being afraid of dying only makes sense if you believe in eternal life and worry about your sins. But one, you're not a believer. And two, what sins have you committed? You served 25 years in the Justice Department, and that's it.
28.
We're keeping Constantine for this work.
No, that's all right. Doctor, do you mind if I ask you, when you were away on your travels, what town was your favorite?
Do you know?
Why'd you know it?
Wonderful street life. You step out of your hotel and the streets are seething with people. Then you drift, quite aimlessly, up and down, to and fro. Then you integrate, blend with it psychologically. And for a split second, believe that a single, universal soul, like the one Nina portrayed in your play, is actually quite possible. Speaking of which, where is Nina? Where is she? How is she?
As far as I know,
I heard she's living a rather peculiar sort of life. How did that come about?
it's a long story, Doctor.
Give us the short version.
She went to live with Chigoro. You know that much?
I do.
She had a baby. The baby died. Chigoro lost interest and returned to his former arrangements. This might have been expected. Not that he'd ever let them lapse, but somehow, cunningly and spinelessly, managed to keep them all going at once. As far as I can tell from what I've been told, Nina's private life has been a complete disaster.
What about the theater?
Even worse, apparently. She made her debut at a holiday resort just outside Moscow. Then she went on a provincial tour. Throughout that time, I never lost sight of her. For a while, I followed her wherever she went. She always took leading roles, but she played them crudely, tastelessly, shouting her head off and waving her arms about. Occasionally you could see some talent in her shouting, or by the way she died, but only very occasionally.
So she does have some talent?
Hard to tell. I'd say so. I went to see her, but she'd never see me. Her servants wouldn't let me in the hotel room. I understood the way she felt. I didn't insist. What else can I tell you? After I came back, I started receiving letters. Warm, intelligent, interesting letters. She never complained. I sensed that she was profoundly unhappy. Her sick, overwrought nerves showed in every line. Her mind was a bit disturbed, and she signed herself the Seagull. In Rusalka, the miller calls himself a raven. And in the same way, she repeated in her letters that she was the Seagull. She's here now,
What do you mean here?
in town, staying at the inn. I've been to see her. Masha's been having you. She won't see anyone. Medvedenko assures us that he saw her last night after dinner out in the fields. That's right, I did see her. I passed by her when I was walking through town the other day. I bowed to her and asked her why she hadn't come to see us, but she said she would come. She won't come. Doctor, how easy is it to be philosophical in a book? And how hard it is in life?
She was a lovely girl.
What's that?
Lovely girl she was, I said. Mr. Counselor Patricia was actually a good friend of hers.
Oh, you old codger.
Oh, sounds like a back from the station.
Yes. Your mother's voice.
Old, battered by the elements, but you're still young, dear lady. So in awe of your grace and your liveliness and your talent.
You're just trying to jinx me.
Hello, Patricia. Not ill again, are you?
It's not very good.
Masha.
You recognize me?
Of course. Are you married?
Age, no.
Happy? Irina tells me you've forgotten the past and aren't angry anymore.
Force is from
our magazine with your new story in it.
Thank you. Very kind of you. Greetings from all your admirers. Everyone in Moscow and Petersburg is raving about you. They want to know all about you. Whether you're dark, whether you're fair, how old you are. Everyone seems to think you're no longer young. And as you're published under a pseudonym, nobody knows your real name. You're as mysterious as the man in the iron mask. Are you staying long? No. I think I may go to Moscow in the morning. I promised something for a short story, an anthology, the usual thing. This weather is not very inviting. But if it clears up, tomorrow morning I may go down to the lake for a spot of fishing. Which reminds me, do you remember that spot where your play was performed? I'd like to have a look at it. I have an idea for a short story. I need to look at the setting, refresh my memory.
Sister, we let my husband have a horse. He needs to get home.
Have a horse, needs to get home. They've just been to the station or back. They can't possibly have said that.
Well, there must be other horses. I'm trying to reason with you.
I'll walk, Masha, really.
Well, in this one, off we go, everyone.
I would stay, but the baby at home. I just need to be going. Goodbye, everyone.
It's all right, Bob. It's not a gender.
Off we go, everyone. Let's hurry. They'll be calling us to dinner any minute.
When the Long Island evening's drawing, we always play a game of lotto. You see? It's the old lotto set we